5 Cases of Murderous Twins. Sometime about 4 in the morning on June 30th, 2014, a 35-year-old woman was attacked and beaten by a pair of twins by the names of Gerald and Jared Smith, aged just 18 years. Nathan Halstead, 49, was riding his bike when he discovered what was happening and tried to stop it. They turned on him, pummeling him into unconsciousness over the course of a grueling 5 minutes. The driver of a passing car pulled over and attempted to put an end to the situation as well. The twins then attacked the driver. Another vehicle approached. In an attempt to avoid Halstead's bike, the driver inadvertently struck Halstead himself, lying in the lane following the beating he had received. The Smith twins took off. One of them recalled one of the assailants touching the car's hood while the rampage was happening. Fingerprints were successfully taken, identifying him as Gerald Smith. The twins were picked up a short time later and are currently awaiting trial. Dr. Jack Wilson, an ophthalmologist, entered his home in Huntsville, Alabama on May 22, 1998, and was greeted by an unexpected and unwelcome visitor. He struck Wilson with an aluminum bat, then stabbed him twice. Unfortunately, Dr. Wilson did not make it through the attack. The residents of his hometown of Huntsville considered it to be a burglary gone awry, since the 55-year-old doctor was an honored member of the local community. A week later, though, a 41-year-old carpenter by the name of James White, living 150 miles away, was apprehended. Charges were filed against him for the murder of Jack Wilson. Several days later, Wilson's wife Betty and her twin sister Peggy Lowe were also taken into custody and charged. In his confession, White admitted to an affair with Peggy Lowe. She was married and refused to file for a divorce, but expressed a wish for something to just happen to him. Twin sisters Gretchen Graham and Gloria Franklin, aged 28, were spending time together watching Gretchen's son, Sean Michael Graham, aged 4, in her home. He began to act up, so they sent him to his room for a timeout. While in his room, little Sean somehow got a fire started. As it spread, neither one of them attempted to rescue him or call anyone. The result was the death of the child. Both of the sisters were taken into custody. Almost exactly 2 years later, they confessed to murder in the second degree. They were sentenced to begin 8 and 40 years in prison. The defense argued that the sisters had limited mental ability and should be excused from responsibility for the child's death. Angel Glenn, girlfriend of Dante Hall, age 22, was hired to strip at a party in Eustis, Florida on September 9, 2006. While the party was going on, she called his identical twin Dante, informing him of the whereabouts of the valuables. A few minutes later, Dante showed up toting an AK-47. The twins, as well as 2 more accessories, donned face gear and strong-armed their way in. The bloody incident took the lives of 2 men, Keeson Evans, age 32, and Anthony Bernard Blunt, age 35. 2 others were hurt. The twins were apprehended when another stripper said she recognized Dante's clothing and voice. An officer from Salem, Oregon visited the home of Richard and Grace Remy on August 7, 1993. Not getting an answer from the aging couple, the concerned police officer walked the perimeter of the domicile. He found signs of forced entry in back of the home. He walked in, finding the bodies of both Richard, aged 82, and Grace, aged 80. They were the victims of a savage beating and strangulation. Soon, Lydell and Lyselle White, twins 15 years of age, were taken into custody under charges of murder. They lived nearby, having already years-long criminal records for various violent and sexual crimes. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more.